The head of U.S. National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, expressed deep concern over the overall situation in Bangladesh, particularly regarding the persecution of minorities, during her visit to India. In an interview with the Indian channel NDTV, she made these comments, which were published on Monday.
Closer to India, Bangladesh, the subcontinent, we've seen a lot of political changes over there, a lot of violence over there, and several
coming in, and the government of Bangladesh, but this continues to remain a central focus area of concern, once again with the threat of Islamist terrorists and their overall effort, the global effort of all of these different groups that are really rooted in their same ideology.
In response to a question about Bangladesh, she stated that Islamic terrorists are seeking to gain power in various countries under the ideals of an Islamic Caliphate, but President Trump and his administration are committed to defeating this ideology. Gabbard also mentioned in a separate interview with the AI news agency that the threat of Islamic terrorism is affecting Bangladesh as well. This marks the first time a senior official from the Trump administration has made such strong comments about the situation in Bangladesh since President Trump took office nearly 2 months ago. Since the political transition in Bangladesh last August, India has been continuously alleging that Hindus and other minorities are facing severe persecution in the country and that the interim government is failing to protect their lives and property. While the interim government led by Muhammad Yunus has firmly denied these allegations, Gabbard made it clear that the current U.S. administration does not agree with that stance. She also mentioned that members of the newly appointed U.S. cabinet have begun discussions with the Bangladeshi government regarding this issue. If we look at our own backyard, in the Indian subcontinent, we have seen a lot of political changes and violence. There have been numerous reports of attacks on minorities, she said. Gabbard emphasized that President Trump is determined to defeat what she referred to as so-called Islamic terrorism, stating President Trump is committed to identifying and defeating the ideology from which this Islamic terrorism arises. She added, the Trump administration will ensure that this ideology cannot be applied to the American people or elsewhere in the world. In her second interview with AI, she reiterated her concerns about Islamic terrorism and brought up the situation in Bangladesh again. I know Prime Minister Narendra Modi also takes this threat very seriously, and I am confident that the leaders of our two countries will work together to address and eliminate this threat, she added. Thus, Gabbard did not shy away from indicating that she believes Bangladesh is currently a victim of Islamic terrorism.